Today marks 1 year since the death of George Floyd after a Minneapolis police officer, Derek Chauvin, kneeled on his neck in a now infamous video. What followed were months of protests that went on to spark change across the country. Erin showing us how Floyd's murder changed one artist's work. Erin.
Yeah, Scott, there's no denying that George Floyd's murder sparked change across the country. Well, I caught up with a man here in Phoenix who says Floyd's death also changed his artwork.
It's a video that's seared in the minds of people around the world. Sadly, it captures the last moments of George Floyd's life.
They will kill me, man.
It sparked protests across the country, with people calling out racial injustice and for police reform. After the video of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin kneeling on Floyd's neck went viral, some of the nation's largest police departments banned the use of choke and neck holds, including the Phoenix Police Department, which stopped using the carotid hold. It cuts off blood flow to the brain and can cause a person to lose consciousness.
He's not even resisting arrest right now, bro.
What you're actually seeing is the evolution of my style.
For artist Jerome Fleming, who goes by Color Bandit,
this was pretty much one of the first pieces I ever sold.
Seeing the video turned his artwork into advocacy. After George Floyd's murder, he started pinpointing the faces of black men and women that have died at the hands of police. Breonna Taylor, Garner and Elijah McClain, to name a few. But it all started with these pieces.
I felt like this was going to be the piece that was, in some kind of way signified change that may be on the horizon.
This one entitled Catalyst, C-A-T-A-L-I-S-T.
I wanted to not only put the spotlight on George to pay him his respect, but I also wanted to pay the respect of other fallen African-American people at the hands of police. Freddie Gray, people knew, but this, I had never heard of this. This was a really sad story.
And this one of the alleged $20 bill that brought police to the Minneapolis store.
Yeah, so this one was created watercolor. It's watercolor and actually ballpoint pen as well. This is the public enemy symbol of a black man within the crosshairs. When George Floyd happened, it triggered my love for history.
A history that in many ways repeats itself. But Jerome hopes his art will shed light on the problem and become a catalyst for change.
It's an ongoing process. It's still happening, and we need to find a way to fix it.
Now, the two pieces that Jerome made in honor of George Floyd were not for profit, but he got so many requests for them that $20 piece, he actually turned it into a digital download. And Scott and Olivia, what that means is he allowed people to download it as long as they agreed not to use it for profit.
Really nice work. Erin, thank you.